Holy crap, guys, it's July 19th. That means we have Japanese Pokemon news. Remember the Pokemon mystery teaser? Yeah, that just went live, and it's pretty much nothing. Now, don't get me wrong. It has amazing art, and it's an awesome concept, but at the same time, there was just so much irresponsibility with this news that people were just losing their mind. And Joe Merrick was about it, you know? Also, a few more hours until the Daisuki Club updates their section, and this ridiculous week of lack of research comes to an end. Because Joe Merrick, throughout the entire week, has been promoting, guys, Daisuki Club, they do all sorts of random things that have nothing to do with news, leaks, or announcement. It's supposed to be a fun thing for kids that are fans of Pokemon for the Japanese Pokemon website, but everyone saw this as like, oh, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon news. We're finally getting some crazy Pokemon news, and then people were only doing it for clicks. People that covered this, that were trying to promote this as some kind of news things, were only doing it for the views, because all you had to do was look at Joe Merrick or any history of the Pokemon announcements, and then you'd find out that it's really nothing. However, the artwork is really awesome, and I love the progression that we have here, because it did show a lot of interesting stuff in the trailer that I was like, yo, what's going on? It was kind of parodying all of these like sci-fi, space, alien kind of themes going on, and we saw all of the generations, but now we have like more art about the Ultra Beast, and I think that this is pretty significant that we have like official Ultra Beast art, because this is 7th generation stuff, and the Ultra Beasts are very mysterious, but they're also incredibly dangerous. Like, oh my goodness. That is one of the most terrifying Pokemon ever. If you just see that blasting across the sky, it looks like a giant needle, and it has freaking rockets, and it burns down forests and stuff. And these things are not to be messed with. So it's like, this is what happens. This is what happens in Pokemon World when Ultra Beasts land. This is why the, like, international police needed to step in, because it gets bad, and I think they might be dying. Or dead. Not okay. But it is kind of cool. So it is kind of at least doing something 7th generation related. I hope to see that we get a little bit more of an expanse on the Ultra Sun and Moon story in the 7th generation as well when it comes to Ultra Beast, because it is called Ultra. So maybe that's kind of the teaser. No direct correlation, but yo guys, we got some cool stuff. And yeah, like Guzzlord is supposed to be terrifying. Like, it's an infinite stomach of chugging infinite. It's swallowing a building, guys. You are going to die if an Ultra Beast kind of lands by. So that's kind of what they have. They have all, like, the promotion stuff, and then it's interactive. And this is how you can tell. This is what Daisuki Club does, and they make it all kinds of fun little kid stuff. So they have a Hex Maniac in there, trying to, like, get that Ghost Girl hype. You know, Game Freak knows. They intentionally put the Ghost Girls in when people were blowing up about it. But yeah, so we got all this like cool stuff. They even have like the gritty fuzziness, so you get to check out files. It's interactive, it's fun, it's for kids, and that's all that the club has ever been, and seems that it ever will be. Because if they didn't give us anything about Ultra Sun and Moon now, we're not going to get anything major about up and coming Pokemon games at all. So yeah, it's like coming soon. All this cool stuff. Actually, oh, there's another one. Ooh, we got more Pokemon. Guys, alright guys, this is where I lay down all the chips. That's gonna be it. That's where we get our Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news. But in all seriousness, guys, the news cycle has been strange, to say the least. That we're getting, like, the most dry news cycle ever for some kind of sequel game. But Joe Merrick also kind of filling in. Also, we have 3 more bits of artwork. Dude, that is... Remember, this thing is only a foot tall, and it does that shenanigans. Then we have Pheromosa with the super crazy speed charging, and Buzzswole that can punch out a truck. Not bad. There are 2 mentions of Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. One on the main page is in an advertising manner, so I think that this is right here. So, guys, Ultra Sun and Moon. See, it's on the same page. Confirmed. Just like we have Gold and Silver version. Confirmed, guys. And then there's also something that goes on with Necrozma, so maybe that might actually be something. And if anything, it's just going to be the information we already have. That we already know it's Solgaleo and Lunala with some kind of Necrozma-ish form, and they're teasing Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So that's really all it's going to be. If there is an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon page update on the 26th, it's pretty much just going to be like, what is this? What does it mean? They're not going to give us any information, because that's kind of how this whole thing is phased. It's just questions and weird shenanigans that are happening in the Pokemon world that deal with encounters and mysteries. So I think there was a lot of irresponsibility on many fronts, most, like I said earlier, just for the views and stuff. So we had Tokyo Soars. They were like, Pokemon Japan releases huge teaser, Sinnoh remake, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Pokemon Stars. This hurts my brain so much, because the title is just there for the meta tagging. That Pokemon Stars has already been debunked. we know Sinnoh Remake is far off and that Ultra Sun and Moon is the next game. So yeah, why would they tease Sinnoh Remake over a year and a half away? And then we already know Ultra Sun and Moon is coming. And then they just talk about the trailer that we saw when everyone was already saying it's no big deal. So with nearly 500,000 views, that got a lot of people fired up thinking that this is going to be something legitimate when it's just irresponsibility, clutching at straws, and then having no understanding of how Pokemon conducts itself as a company in Japan, as well as also conducting itself when it comes to news releases. And then other PokeTubers hopped on it as well. You know, news coming July 19th. Yeah, that actually seems like it's more or less copying how I kind of promote things, but in a less responsible way as well. Yeah, you could, sure, people try to hide behind the question mark, but at the same time, you need to be informed. I could say, guys, there's going to be Pokemon news tomorrow, question mark, and then that's going to be a load of crap. That's effectively the same thing going on right here. There was nothing to assume anything major about Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. And if anything, normally there's going to be a teaser, you know, get ready for Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon announcement. We've seen it with Korokoro, we've seen it on the official Pokemon website before. There's more build-up. They don't just randomly drop it on us. And if they did, that'd be more surprising and cool to look into than trying to clutch at straws like this. So, I don't know. Also, new trailer, incoming story changes, new Alolan. So, yet again, more PokeTubers that are just promoting absolute garbage in hopes of trying to get more views without doing anything for the leaks. Like, I'm pretty sure Alolan Slugma and Alolan Quillfish and all that stuff, pretty much all people are doing right now is they're recycling Sun and Moon leaks and now calling them Ultra Sun and Moon leaks. Like, I'm still getting people saying that Alolan Arcanine, like, there was a leak. Well, the Alolan Arcanine leak is still true because Alolan Arcanine could be an Ultra Sun and Moon. I don't understand. The community is falling apart right now, guys. Yeah, this garbage is absolutely depressing. Look at all of those ads on a fake leak video. The description says Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have leaked again. Well, I mean, they've never leaked in the first place, and this isn't even real information. And then there's no links to anything covered as well. All of this is just secondhand information because he knows if he posts the actual like links to these quote-unquote leaks, people are going to know that's obviously fake, and then took a fake mon for the thumbnail to clickbait his intentions and then throw a ton of ads onto it. Yep. This is, alright, already back into the full swing of news videos and coverage like that. Isn't this just great? And then people are going to say, but you covered this in your video, so doesn't that make you a hypocrite because you're the one that was promoting this as well for views? Well, not really, and actually not at all. That I was responsible. I showed Joe Merrick's post. To clarify, this is just the latest in a long line of Daisuki Club campaigns that they do. It's not indicative of anything major. And also, I didn't even use it as a selling point. I didn't say, new Pokemon mystery, new Pokemon news coming on the 19th or anything like that. I just kind of did it with my Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news because there was Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news, announcements, and official stuff from Nintendo, as well as, I guess you can, I can technically try to count no news as news. Korokoro not having any kind of new Pokemon game news. That's actually pretty big in its own right there. Also, we did have the update for the Pokemon Sun and Moon Steelbooks. I mean, it's still Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon news regardless. And then we just had all the other Pokemon things that are going on in the community. This is actually a pretty good news video, but I didn't use this non-news factor of the Pokemon mysteries as a big swinging point for views. I'm just kind of keeping everyone grounded and in touch. So yeah, Joe Merrick kind of goes over this. You know, top quality artwork though. Love how they've approached it. And some people thinking this page will hold news. Good grief. And that is because of what, like, Joe Merrick says one thing and then everyone just takes it, you know. Give them an inch, they go for a mile. Anyone legitimately saying that artwork published is news or is in link with Ultra Sun and Moon, flat out clutching at straws. And actually, it looks like I did misread the original tweet to mention Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and then on the other Ultra Beast pages when noting about Necrozma. So not even this. I don't even think that these are the Ultra Beast pages. They're somewhere else on the Japanese website. So yeah, still, there's nothing cryptic about Ultra Sun and Moon. So there we go, guys. That's going to be our Pokemon news for the day. We're in leak season, and we're in like a really weird leak season because it's not a new game. There's no new Pokemon to leak for the most part. And then at the same time, you know, the lack of news is causing people to grasp at straws for news. That way they can make up for the views that they thought they were going to get. As well as just also, like, leaks are going to happen pretty much trust no one, just wait for official news, and that's going to be kind of the biggest thing. And if there's a data mine or anything substantial like that, that's really the only thing that's not going to be official that will hold Pokemon news. You'd expect after XY Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Pokemon Sun and Moon, people will get used to it, but nah, if people can still roll in views for like just stupid videos that are just complete bullcrap, I don't even know what to do anymore. Absolute clickbait right there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.